How you doing? I'm Ernie Beckwith. I'm the Director of Ranges and Education for American Shooters here in Las Vegas. I'm going to start you off just with a quick tour of our facility. This area over here is our tactical clothing area. We carry various forms of body armor, tactical nylon, pouches, duty gear, uniforms, things of that variety. Adjacent to that here is our sew shop and our alteration shop. We do a lot of uniforms for law enforcement, first responders, firefighters, things of that nature. If you buy something from us, we can also have it altered to fit you as well. Behind me here is really kind of the center of the uniform division. As I mentioned, we do quite a bit of uniform business. We're always looking to do more. Moving forward up this way, again, we get into more of the sport apparel. We're huge dealers of Under Armour and Blackhawk clothing. We are actually an Under Armour concept store, one of the few in the country. We get a lot of their newer products before they actually go out and hit the market. So if you'd like to come down and try something out or see something that maybe you haven't seen somewhere before, we have a great selection and a vast inventory. Heading this way, heading into the actual retail side of the store here, what you'll see is more law enforcement duty gear. One thing about our business, though we do service law enforcement, security, and first responders, we do our best to take care of the general public as well. We have a public shooting range along with a firearm shop here, which I'm going to walk you through in a second. Okay, over to my right over here, boots, socks, Oakley glasses, safety glasses. We also carry a large line of packs and gears. Again, we go pretty heavy on Blackhawk and Maxpedition. We do have some custom packs up here that actually will take body armor inserts, and they look like a regular schoolboy pack. However, deep inside, ballistic armor. To our right, again, we have more duty gear and holsters for various types of firearms. Duty gear against the wall here. The center console here, cleaning gear, registers, protective ammo and duty ammo behind the counter. On the range, we carry a large variety of practice and ball ammunition. Then we get into the firearms part of the business. Here we have a large variety of ARs and pistols and various types of rifles, as well as everything that you'll need to accessorize them. All right, in the center of the retail store here, again, we have more clothing and accessories, various lines. 511 is a big line of ours as well as Woolrich clothing. We do a lot of holsters to actually support our customers who buy firearms. We try to have everything that they need, so when they come in, they can buy a gun, a holster, ammunition, clothing, whatever they would need to actually go to the range. So weaving through here, looks like our Blackhawk guys come up and set up new displays. Various soft cases and range bags. We also have hard cases by Hardig and Pelican. And taking up the center of our store here is our owner's birthday presents. We have a brand new unfired full auto M2 as well as his M60 E4. And we're going to head into the range side of the business. And on our way in, we have a variety of safes. We don't actually have too many on the floor. We have limited floor space, but we do deal a variety of safes in any shape, size, and configuration that you can imagine. Okay, this is the range side of the business. Here we've just installed a brand new action target system. So we have the latest and greatest state-of-the-art traps, as well as the latest and greatest state-of-the-art ventilation system. The complete volume of air inside the range is exchanged every 8 minutes. On the pistol side, we have 14 lanes at 25 yards. Walking over to the far side, on the rifle side, we have 9 lanes that are 50 yards long, as well as a state-of-the-art AIS Prism simulator system. And essentially that is a law enforcement and military and security trainer. We're about to open it up to civilians who can actually go in and shoot live fire at scenarios as they happen on screen. Over on my left, we have the range rental wall. There's a variety of firearms for rent. One of the things that we're trying to do is have what's offered on the retail side of the business available for customers to try on rental guns. And so pretty much everything you see represented in the gun store is represented in some configuration on the wall. And we're about to embark on a new machine gun program. We're going to have a variety of automatic weapons for rent to the public.
I'll have a rubber chair.
Okay, again here with our trap system, essentially the rounds get fired, they get funneled into a decelerating chamber, the lead gets dropped into a bucket. There is an actual vacuum system within the trap that captures the lead particulate and the lead dust. We then resell the lead as well as the brass. The brass goes back to an ammunition manufacturer. The lead goes to a heavy metals company. So it allows us to recapture some of what's fired downrange. Here we have the 50-yard rifle range. Again, it's the same system that we have on the pistol side. However, it's 50 yards long, 9 lanes. On this side, the actual target carriers are computer operated, so we can turn, blade, move in, out. We can do all that remotely with a laptop or by a keypad on the left-hand side of the bay. One of the things we did do to make it a little bit easier for the rifle shooters is we designed the kind of the custom-made rifle benches that allow the riflemen to actually get their elbows onto the bench, and it just helps them keep the gun steady when they're zeroing their guns. They can be moved from left to right. It's a cool little system that our guys designed. The action target benches. The typical action target bench comes with just the actual trays you see here. We got a lot of requests for an addition so that guys are going to zero their rifles, can rest their elbows on the bench. So we could make them all right-handed. So we came up with this system here. Right hand and left hand. Okay, very, very simple design. It's very sturdy. If you want to move from side to side, sliding it back and forth. What we have here is the control room for AAS Prism Simulator System. Here we can do various training scenarios, live fire training scenarios. Officers can train with their own firearms, with live ammo. They'll be shooting at a screen that's made of a material called Linatex. It's a self-sealing screen, so as they shoot, it seals back up. We get about 10 to 15,000 rounds per square foot before we actually have to change the screen. We have a myriad of scenarios ranging from shoot, no shoot scenarios, all the way up to video games for law enforcement, security, and civilians to try. Everything is recordable via IR cameras in the range. We can burn it to a disc or burn it to a memory stick. Where we have a number of radios. We can be in constant radio communication with the shooter. The shooter can be in communication with us. The good thing about this system is that it has what's called branching technology. And essentially, I can change the scenario as it happens in accordance with what the shooter's doing or not doing for that. So this is our classroom. We hold concealed weapon permit classes here, defensive handgun, defensive rifle. Main screen is for PowerPoint presentations and whatnot for the classes. These 2 flat screens behind us here. These are 2 monitors for the Prism system. So we have 1 camera on the shooter at all times and 1 camera on the scenario. So if we have a group of guys in here from an agency or from a particular department, they can actually monitor what their guys are doing out there. Either make fun of them or critique them, whatever they feel is necessary for the situation at hand.